What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob, back with a review. Today's review is going to be an interesting one. But the real quick disclaimer, bear with me. I'm just getting over a cold. My voice may be off a little bit. I was trying to wait a week or two to really get over this cold and get back to 100%. But after a while, man, I get that itch and I gotta just shoot a video. You feel me? I can't go too long without doing a review. So, so if I start coughing up a lung or whatever, just bear with me. I'm trying to get over this cold. But I wanted to bring this fragrance to you today. I can't even pronounce it. The name and the company being the bottom. The bottle will be right here. Now this fragrance is a great fragrance, and I guess you consider this review. I'm gonna hype it up. I try not to hype up a lot of stuff, but I think the ones that I was really passionate about, some of those underrated fragrances that I brought to the community, like Bergamot Merino, I still stand by. My signature scent, my Keaton, I stand by it. If you guys have smelt those, you would know there's some great fragrances. And this right here, this is no exception. This is another fragrance that I stand by. This is something that's gonna stay in my collection that I'll be wearing. Now, the problem with it, I may need some of your help out there. The problem with it is that it don't ship it to California. I ordered a bottle 2 weeks ago. For some reason, they just sent me an email saying, we got to cancel your shipment. We don't ship to California. So I may need one of you guys out there to help me out. I can send you the money through PayPal. You purchase the bottle and send it to me. So if you're interested in that, or if you're cool with that, send me a private message or something, and we can arrange some type of shipment or whatever. Now to get into this review, this fragrance is a great one. This fragrance has had me change my opinion on a lot of things that I was kind of, like stubborn about. And one of those things is a man wearing a female fragrance. This is a female fragrance. This is marketed towards women. So this isn't one of those unisex frags that both people can wear. This fragrance right here, here goes my sample. Strong enough for a man, but it's made for a woman, like Secret deodorant. You feel me? So this right here, at first when I found out about it, I didn't even look. I didn't even give it a chance, because once I researched it, I seen that it was made for women, so I didn't even look into it. And who put me up on this is my boy Scotty, Star Child 65. For you guys that's unfamiliar with him, he is a new reviewer to the community, so go check out his page, go subscribe to him. He hasn't been doing a lot of videos, but I see him on Facebook. He's a part of my Facebook channel. He's always buying fragrances. He got a lot of niche stuff. He got a lot of designers. He's really active out there. So I know the videos are gonna be coming. So check out my boy Star Child 65, Scotty. Real good dude. Now he hit me on my Facebook page. He said, "Rob, do you know about this fragrance? Have you tried it out? What's your take on it?" And when he sent it, I'm like, man, I've never heard about it, don't know anything about it, but I'll research and I'll let you know. So when I researched it, seen that it was for women, I didn't look any further. A week later, another subscriber, my boy DeAndre, you guys may know him out there. He's real active, man. Got a nice collection himself. He's real active on the Facebook pages. He was like, "Hey, did you check out that fragrance that Scotty told you about?" I'm like, "Nah, man. To be honest, I didn't even look into it." He said, "Well, look, man. I have the fragrance, and this has knocked out a whole bunch of my niche stuff. Like, I wear this in place of a lot of things. So, dude, you gotta check this out. I'm gonna send you a sample." So he sent me the sample. It's about 5 mils, and I'm at about 2 right now, and I've been wearing this sparingly. Like, I've been trying to hold on to this, especially now that I can't get a bottle here in California, but I've been trying to hold on to it, and this stuff was love at first sniff. So I definitely need one of you guys out there to help me get a bottle. And I was going to wait on this review because my boy Scotty, since he put me up on it, I told him to go shoot the review first, and after you shoot it, or after he shoots it, I'll go behind him. And being that we're both in California, he's up in the Bay Area, I'm down here in San Diego, neither one of us can get it, so he maybe forgot about it or not even interested in it anymore. So I'm gonna be the first to bring you this. Now this review is gonna be a couple of things. It's already been one. I told you about, the female side. So my first question I want to ask you guys is, how do you feel as a man wearing a female fragrance? That's question one. This review is also going to be probably a designer versus niche video. It's obviously going to be a review, and it's also going to be an alternative. Now, with my fresco video, there's been some flack in the community. But it ain't gonna stop me. You know, I'm gonna keep bringing alternative videos, and I might address that after this, but I don't even want to waste no time on Fresco in this video, so I'll address that in another video. But for this fragrance, Dolcelisir, I can't even pronounce it, so I'm just gonna call it Dolce for short. This fragrance is a masterpiece, in my opinion. Now, niche versus designer. Is this a niche? Is it a designer? Well, it's neither. So that kind of brings me back into the whole niche versus designer and what's better, what's quality, and all that. And all that stuff is overrated in my opinion. Because this being a cosmetic company, this bottle is $55. It's a perfume strength, and it is excellent, excellent fragrance. And it kind of makes me think that, damn, like, do I really need to spend 250 and 300 on a niche fragrance when I can get something of this quality, something that smells this good for $55? Or get something like Bergamot Merino that costs 20? You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, man. A lot of people hype up niche, and some niche are great. Don't get me wrong. Like most of you know, Creed is my favorite house. You know what I mean? You'll probably never hear me say anything bad about Creed, but I wouldn't pay retail for it. And and a lot of you other guys, you agree with me. You might not realize you agree with me. A lot of you niche heads, a lot of the snobs out there, you guys agree with me because how I know you agree with me because you're decanting, you buying decants, you recommending decants. Now, if you feel or you would be buying retail, and I know none of you guys out there are buying retail, so if you didn't feel niche is overpriced, or you didn't feel like niche, I'm not gonna say overrated because I think some aren't, but some are overrated. But if you didn't feel that way, you will be paying retail for all your niche bottles, and we all know that you ain't. You know what I mean? You would not be decanting. You'll pay that company. You'll pay Guerlain. You'll pay all these companies that you buying this niche stuff. You'll pay full price. You'll pay by Kellyan's retail price. You wouldn't be decanting all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So you also know that stuff is overpriced, but that's just my opinion on it. Back to this fragrance. Let's get into what this smells like. It's when I first sprayed it on. I let my girlfriend smell it, and she said, "You already have that." And I'm like, what you mean? What does it smell like? She thought it was pure malt. She said it smells just like pure malt. And my boy DeAndre, who sent me the sample, I think he told me to him it smells like Pure Havana and some other fragrances that I'll get into later. So I can see that this Dolcelisir, or whatever you call it, or however it's pronounced, it starts off extremely boozy with a rum note that has a nice caramel. It's like caramel and rum in the opening. Pretty strong. That lasts for about 30 minutes. In the mid, you get something that smells like a apple strudel, an apple pie, apple cinnamon, some kind of apple cinnamon vibe. In the dry down, you get a cinnabon. So if you guys know, there's a lot of popular fragrances with those descriptions, and those are the reason why a lot of people love those fragrances. And the three fragrances that this smell like, the alternatives to this: pure malt in the opening, amber nargile in the mid, musk ravageurs dry down in the dry down. So if you could imagine one fragrance with pure malt, amber nargile, musk ravageurs dry down, masterpiece, straight masterpiece. Now the projection on this is decent. It's not a projection beast. The longevity on this, I would say, is spotty. One day I wore it, I got about 8 hours. The next day I wore it, I swear I only got like 3. I sprayed this on my shirt, and the next day it's still going strong. So I don't know what is going on with this fragrance. I don't know if I'm getting like nose fatigue. I don't know, when I wear it sometimes, like I just get used to the smell and I can't smell it anymore. But that's a big discrepancy. 3 hours, 8 hours, 24 hours. So I don't know what to tell you guys on the longevity, but hey, I'm definitely telling you guys to try this one out. This is one of the best fragrances that you will purchase for $55. You will not find anything better than this $55. This is, matter of fact, this is probably the best gourmand that I smelled today. Now, I'm saying that I haven't smelled everything. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of gourmands and a lot of niche gourmands that I haven't smelled. But for, my journey so far, the fragrance that I put my nose on so far, and I smelled a ton of niche, I smelled a ton of designer. I don't think I've met a better combination from top to bottom than this fragrance. And I've already told you what it smells like. So this is definitely something you guys need to pick up. And I need you to pick me up a bottle too, because I can't even get it here in California. But it's a great fragrance from a cosmetic house, and quality. Quality fragrance. So for you guys that trust my nose, and you guys that seen my stuff and know, I think I got a good average on here. A lot of you guys tell me a lot of stuff that I recommend. You loved it. You received good compliments with it. This one is definitely a compliment getter. This was my scent for Valentine's Day. My girlfriend absolutely loves it. I absolutely love it. I don't think you can go wrong with this fragrance. So check it out. But depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Peace.